Hello, dear friends. Welcome to Kardec Radio, where we're here to nourish our souls. I'm Norah, the host of this program, thoughts by Joanna de Angelis and Divaldo Franco through this amazing book. The messages are powerful reminders that can really make a difference in our daily decisions, especially when those challenges come in. And it's always such a beautiful moment to remind ourselves in those situations, there is hope, there's peace, and there's love. And this is today's message from the book by Joanna and Divaldo. Human beings' real roots are in the spiritual life where they originate, that is to say, immortality. Friends, this statement is filled with wisdom. It reminds us of the essence of who we truly are. It invites us to reflect on our eternal nature, our divine origin, and the purpose of our journey on this earth. So we know that from the Spiritist perspective, we learn that our existence did not begin with birth, nor will it end with a departure right from our physical bodies. We are spirits, eternal and evolving, created by God to progress towards perfection. So our human experience, it's really a chapter in this ongoing story, right? It's an opportunity to grow, learn, and strengthen the bonds of love and solidarity with one another. So if we pause for a moment, we can sense this truth. Beyond our material concerns, we often feel a pull towards something greater, like this yearning for meaning, for peace, for connection. It is this voice of our immortal spirit whispering of our divine a whispering of our divine origin and that spiritual home that we are destined to return to. So when we see life through the lens of immortality, our priorities begin to shift, right? We begin to value qualities like kindness, humility, and forgiveness. So we realize that the material possessions, yes, well, important, right? And the achievements we work so hard to attain are also important. They will one day fade. But those virtues that we cultivate, right, within us, our essence, will remain with us eternally. So immortality, as we're learning through Joanna and Divaldo, gives us this higher purpose in life, right? It reminds us that every trial we face is temporary and purposeful. So challenges, no matter how heavy, are stepping stones for our spiritual growth. The Spiritist teachings, assures that we are never alone. So we are supported by God's infinite love, by guardian spirits, and by the bonds that we form with others who walk on this journey with us, right? So we are start to be in this phase, right, of understanding that our spiritual roots also call us to this responsibility, right? As immortal beings or immortal spirits, we are co-creators with God, and each of us has a role to play in building a more just and harmonious world. So every act of charity, every word of encouragement, and every moment of understanding, it contributes to this collective progress of humanity. So we start to ask ourselves, what legacy are we leaving for future generations, right? How are we contributing to the spiritual advancements of ourselves and of others? So these questions help align our actions with the eternal purpose of our existence. So, friends, let us carry this understanding of immortality in our daily lives. When we are faced with hardships, let us remember that this too shall pass, right? And that every difficulty is an opportunity to grow closer to God. So when we experience joy, let us cherish it as a foretaste, really, friends, of this boundless happiness that awaits us in the spiritual realm. In the Spirit's book, Book 2, Spirit World, Chapter 2, Incarnation of Spirits, questions 132, Spirits and Allan Kardec asked, so what is the purpose of spirit incarnation? And the spirits respond, God imposes incarnation as a tool to reach perfection. For some, it is the means of making amends, while for others, it is a mission. Every spirit must experience the difficulties of physical existence to reach perfection. Therein lies their atonement. incarnation also requires a spirit to contribute to the work of creation. To fulfill this purpose, spirits assume physical bodies in harmony with the material state of each world to accomplish the missions that have been appointed to them by God. Through these missions, they contribute to the general good while also achieving their own advancements. And here we have this powerful message that is referencing to Joanna's message of immortality, right? And what that means to us and how we can really change our perspective in our day to day to help us, to guide us, right? And to give us hope, right? At the end of the day, when challenges come in, that's what we need, friends. We want hope. So, friends, let us live consciously, right? Embracing our divine origin and eternal destiny. And as we walk this earthly path, let us root ourselves in the knowledge that we are, above all, the spirits on a special journey, friends, learning, evolving, and growing even closer to the Creator. So this is today's message by Joanna. Beautiful, powerful. There is hope, friends. Everything has its purpose in our journey, and we live in this awareness, right? We try to have this consciousness as we make decisions and listen to that intuition, as Joanna and even the spirits guide us to, because that's part of this experience, and we're all in this together, and it makes it just more special to know that we all have this bond, right? We all have this connection, and what more way to really remind ourselves that yes, I have my part for myself, but also a responsibility in the collective, and that begins to root in us this feeling of purpose. And every day, friends, it's a reminder that we are not alone and that life is really beautiful. Friends, that is today's message. So really the assignments or the homework for the week, to be conscious in all as much as we can in our pace and to our understanding in a lot of the situations that come to us, and start making those choices based on this teachings of who we are as immortal spirits on our way to a beautiful journey that our minds, right, can probably not imagine. We talk about it, but we still have so much to grow into it, friends. So thank you so much. Wish you a happy new year, friends. Until next week, same place, same time. And let us remember to always tune in to other programs here at Kardec Radio, where we're always nourishing our souls. Happy New Year, friends. And we are loved. Bye, friends.